And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone.
Get well someday.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, a memo. There are balloons everywhere.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him,
Bucket?
begging him to pick it up.
Bucket, where
Why
are you?
was he not doing it?
Bucket?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
His left bucket? Bucket? Where are you, Bucket?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Bucket? Sir? Executive bathroom? Ooh. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Oh, hey, collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these.
No reward.
Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay. Now I'm looking for stuff. What's this door? No?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That's true.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. $2845.
Oh! 8. That's the achievement? Okay. 9.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Got the hell along. What the hell? What was it, silver? 2, 8, 4. I can't barely read this. Actually, I can't. 6. Alright, fine. Oh. Ooh, figurine!
Another miniature Stanley
I'm
figurine.
good at this.
This, you know, There really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Oh, God, that's dark. What's happening? Is that a button? Ooh, down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape? Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay. I've died before.
The door behind him was not shut.
Oh.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay. No, I'll stick with my choice for now. Doesn't seem like an endless hallway.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh. Spooky. Is that death? Whee! Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
What?
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh. Ah!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
This is what death is like, huh? Whoa!
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What is happening?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I am? Where am I? Hey, solitaire. Oh. Well, I turned those off. That's good. What's this? Oh yeah, the buttons. Okay. Oh. This is the credits menu? Crows, crows, crows. Kevin Brighting as a narrator. The impeccable. Who is that other narrator then? Additional development? 22nd century toys. Ooh, fun. That money? Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey on the nose. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh. Alien base. Oh no, this game's already pulling my noggin in a few different areas. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of Stanley. Yeah. These are screenshots of videos we made for announcement. Oh, this is the new stuff? Okay. I think we saw none of this yet. The lounge. The office. Gotta touch everything. Narrator emails. After the second trailer we asked people to email the narrator questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are those emails. Couldn't you tell me the significance of the number 1112800? Well, the thing is, I want to know is what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? For instance, on a scale of max to how surreal would it be? Were you born with a magnificent voice? Did you bargain with a magician to receive it? Congratulations! Be the first to apply for... Okay. This is the ending... This is the freedom ending. In the beta, I can be free? What's this? Countdown desk. Monitor room elevator. It is now paused. Oh. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was supposed to be, which was frustrating for everyone. Escape ending? Option 1. Obey, disobey, lounge. Option 2. Vent. Vent? What's this? A few of the hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, which ultimately was the simplest version that won. 2 options, 1 option. Obey, disobey, first choice. There's a vent? From the lounge? Let's remember that one.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your Nintendo Switch. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
The sequel is now paused? Am I still in the sequel?
Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...